Hey, what's up everybody? Enan here from Droid Mania, and today I've got 14 or so wallet style cases for the Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus. They were all different designs and different styles, so sit back, let's take a look and enjoy the ride. Today, we're going to start with the thin style cases. I've got 3 different cases here for you. The first one's by Ghost Tech, it's called the Executive. This case has 3 pockets, one being for cash and 2 for cards or IDs or whatever you decide to carry in there. It's got a genuine leather back and it does come in multiple colors, 5 colors to be exact. It's made from what they call an anodized TPU, which means that you should get some additional drop protection here. When it comes to the cards, you're not going to have any issues because they just slide right in. And personally, I would only carry 1 card or so and use the top pocket. And with that, let's go ahead and take the tour. We start from the bottom of the case, and as you can see here, the cutouts are nice and precise, so you're not going to have any issues getting to your ports. This case does add a lot of grip to your phone, and I really like that. When it comes to the buttons, they're very clicky and responsive, and this is what I expect from any case. And take a look at these corners. These are what they call spring corners, which means that you're going to have some nice impact protection for a drop or fall. Up top, you'll notice that it's fully protected here, as well as there's no access to the SIM tray. Moving on to the right hand side, you'll find the power button. On the back of the case, you've got plenty of room to get to that fingerprint scanner, and you're not going to have any issues taking photos either. Here, you can get a good sense for the grain of the leather, and it's probably one of the best out of the bunch that we're going to see today. Lastly, if you're going to lay this case down with the back on the table, you're going to have some rocking issues here, especially if you have cards in the pockets, so just keep that in mind. Next up, we've got another thin style wallet case. It's for both the S8 and the S8 Plus. This one's also genuine leather and it's brought to us by Cover. It comes in black as you can see here. It's got 3 card slots on the back of the case. It's also light and feels good in the hand. When it comes to the installation, and this applies to any of the cases that we're going to see here today, they were all really easy because the phone just snaps right in. The pockets have plenty of room to slide your card in. So with that, let's go ahead and take a closer look. Of course, we start from the bottom of the case, and you'll notice that it's wide open. This is one of my favorite things about thin cases, because I like for the top and bottom of my phone to be fully accessible. When it comes to the buttons, you can see and feel them coming through, and it's nice that you get to feel the actual phone with this case. You've also got a nice but thin lip here, so there's minimal impact protection. Like I mentioned earlier, the leather here is really nice too on this case. It does feel good in the hand. The links are down below if you're interested, so go and check it out. Next up, we've got the Jutini Slim Leather Back case. This one has 2 card slots and comes in multiple colors. It's screen protector friendly just like the others, and the phone snaps right in. Starting from the bottom of the case, with this one it's also fully open, which means that there's easy access to the ports. The buttons are also open and the same goes for the top. On the right, you'll find the opening for the power button. And when it comes to the back of the case, this one also has support for your fingerprint scanner and camera. And before we move on, we'll just take a quick look at the cases for the S8. We'll start with a Cover case, and then the Ghost Tech. And with that, I'll link each one of these cases down below in case you're interested and want to check one out. Next up, we've got the Samsung LED case. And I'll just say right from the beginning that this is not the full review for this case. That'll be done in a separate video, so make sure that you come back and check that out. One of the first things that you're also going to notice is that this case has that sleep-wake functionality. It's a smart case. It does have 1 card slot here on the side, and there's no pocket to carry any cash. On the front of the case, you're going to receive notifications here even with the cover closed. And like I said, because this isn't a full review, we'll get into that later. When it comes to this material, it actually feels really nice. It's like a jean almost. On the back of the case, there's plenty of guidance for getting to the fingerprint scanner, and that's a big plus here. Samsung makes that really easy. Next up, we've got a Shieldon genuine leather wallet case. It comes in 2 colors here and I have the brown. Inside, you'll find 2 card slots as well as a pocket for cash. And this case also has the kickstand functionality. I know that that's something that's important for some of us. Out of all the flip style wallet cases that we're going to look at today, this one definitely feels the most protective in the hand. Along the bottom, you'll find that the port access is wide open. And getting to your buttons, they're also going to be easy since they're wide open as well. Here's a quick look up top and at the power button. On the back of the case, there's a nice and spacious cutout for getting to that fingerprint sensor, and this is a good thing since it's an issue with some wallet style cases. Lastly, there's no magnetic clasp here, so if you need that, keep that in mind. Next up, we've got the OtterBox Strata. And I'm not going to go into full review mode on this particular case because I've already done that. So if you haven't seen it and want more details, I'll leave the link for that down below. Next, we've got the Gooseberry Denim Canvas. This case also is available for the S8 and the S8 Plus. It comes in multiple colors, it's got 3 card slots. You'll find that this case is very spacious, it's not tight at all, but it doesn't look too loose. There's a magnetic clasp here, as well as a kickstand functionality, so that's something that's good. This case has 3 card slots, as well as a pocket for cash. In terms of this case, my only negative is the fact that the cutout at the top is not really precise for the noise canceling microphone, so that's something that you'll want to keep in mind, but you sometimes run into that with a lesser known brand. Other than that, I'd say that this case is a go. Moving on, we've got a case from Bell, and it's the Blazer series here. This one's also available for the S8 and the S8 Plus. Inside of this case, you'll find 3 card slots with a pocket for cash. The best feature about this case for me is the fact that it's got this magnetic cover and you don't have the clasp to keep it closed, which is really nice because that doesn't take away from the case. Out of all the flip style wallet cases that we're going to see today, this one also happens to be one of my favorites. It feels really nice in the hand, I like the design, and it comes in multiple colors. Overall, I think for the price point, this is a good buy. The main reason here for me showing you these cases is because I do want to highlight the fact that they are protector friendly. Keep that in mind for all the cases that we've seen today. They're all protector friendly, so you shouldn't have a problem if you decide to pair them up with your favorite protector. When it comes to the Spigen Wallet S, I've already done a full review on this case as well, so I'll link that up down below and you can go and check it out. And lastly, to finish up the flip style wallet cases, we've got another one of my favorites, and this one's by Belk. It's the premium retro vintage leather case. This one also comes in multiple colors. This case feels really nice in the hand. I like this particular gray here. Along the bottom, it's open, so you've got easy port access. And the same goes for up top. You'll notice that in the inner tray here, you'll also find that there's cutouts in the polycarbonates to get to those buttons. With this case, you also feel the protection here, so I'm not so worried about dropping the phone. And on the back of the case, you've got plenty of room to find that fingerprint sensor, so we're all good there. The link for this case, as well as the others, are down below if you're interested, so go and check them out. We're just about to the end of this video, so thank you for hanging in there. Next up, we've got what I'm calling the most protective out of the bunch here, and these are 2 cases by Spigen. We've got the Crystal Wallet, as well as the Slim Armor. Because I've already done the full reviews on these cases, we're going to keep this pretty quick. I'll link the full reviews down below just in case you haven't seen them, so you can go and check those out after this video. Both of these cases are 2-piece cases. They're made from a polycarbonate and a TPU. In case you're wondering, in the hand, I do think that the Slim Armor feels a little bit better, if that makes a difference. And lastly, I know that these aren't actually wallet cases, but they are in fact wallets. They're by Kindz, and I think that they do fit the theme here because they've got a little bit of tech thrown in. 2 of them have RFID blocking capabilities, as well as they're all super thin. First, we're going to start with the Napa leather wallet here. This one does come in multiple colors. When it comes to the Napa leather here, you'll notice that it is on the softer side. It's a bit more breathable as well as glossy. One of the things that I really like about this wallet is the fact that it's got 6 card slots here, which means that you can carry enough of your cards or IDs with you. If you're like me and you want to keep things minimal and enjoy the design of your Galaxy S8 or S8 Plus even, you can slap on a thin case, grab yourself one of these thin wallets, and keep things moving. They fit easily in the front or back pocket without adding any bulk. This wallet comes in at about $14 on Amazon. The link is down below if you're interested, so go and check it out. And lastly, we've got a very unique wallet here. And this one's very thin and it fits in the front pocket. It doesn't have that RFID blocking capabilities. It's really about the thinness and only carrying exactly what you need. It can hold up to 12 cards, whether that's an ID or, credit or debit cards. It's also got a key ring attached here, and I really like that. It's got a pocket to carry some cash, as well as a pocket to carry some coins, just in case you need that. This one's actually small and sleek enough to fit into that front pocket on your jeans. The one that we never really know what to do with. This one's the cheapest out of the 3. This one's about $8 on Amazon. I'll link each of these down below just in case you're interested, so go and check them out.